Obzerov. I'm running.
So now we gotta go meet that rich man.
Should I talk to Polly or should I just go do the story
Just
With his sinner sandwich.
yeah.
Bless you, Jesus.
That was more exaggerated than anything.
The wonderful sneeze comedy of Michael Ando.
Hey,
Might have another one
I'm
coming,
the
you
king
never
of
know.
sneeze comedy around these parts. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Bert Gaffron, who swears while he sneezes every time. Look at that dead-ass frame rate.
Oh, she is really struggling there with the frame rate.
Oh, boy. Oh, God.
Holy shit.
You are
That was... That
I feel
felt
like we're playing a Flash
No, I
game.
haven't seen
It seriously felt
You
like
tried the radio?
a Doom
I've been fine,
JPEG
but
was
he's
running
not
towards Morgan.
So
about
there's an RPG that's coming out that's called Y2K.
Yeah.
YIIK.
I fucking want that game.
Yeah, it looks awesome as shit. It's like Earthbound in the 90s. You're like a 90s
Yeah,
like
It
hipster
takes
dude.
place like at the end of the year 1999.
That's amazing.
George has
Yeah.
asked for
So
permission to search for
apparently,
Thomas.
when they did the
understand
animations for
things
that
have been
game,
hard for
the
Thomas.
way Unity runs is that it automatically puts in in between frames for like when people are like
Tell George
when
that
like
I
something is moving. So they had to make a
Okay.
program
As far as I
that
know,
doesn't make
Thomas
the
always
in
calls
between
in when he needs a
frames.
day off.
So when they're running, it looks
We're
jagged
human,
like
so
that.
we all
Right.
Like
And
they
doesn't-
did that on
as far as
purpose,
you
and
know,
it's amazing
There haven't been
looking.
any
And
serial killings here
It looks
before.
awesome because it's like it has the
That's right, but that's not...
what's that one RPG? I
Emily,
can't think of the
let me
name
see
of it.
here.
It's
What?
what's that one where
Why?
you're that
We have
kid
plenty of
detective
other
in the
leads to follow,
40s?
don't we?
He did invite me over, though.
Kid detective in the
It's
40s.
an
Not
RPG.
to
It's that
accept.
you get that the
you
Indian
really
girl
an FBI agent?
and like the alien
I think
girl.
the FBI would take a more logical approach to
Shadow Hearts.
investigations.
Yeah,
Shadow Hearts from the New World. That's the
Serial
one you're.
killer does not
That's
stay
specifically
within
the
the
one you're
boundaries
thinking
the
of.
battle system reminds me of that because they all have like
Yes.
their own unique thing.
Yeah, like there's the main character has like he's like
scratches records.
he like scratches records, so you gotta like hit it in the sweet spot to do
sounds
like
like a
extra
plan.
damage and stuff.
The one girl's like a
There's-
photographer or whatever. And you have
Yeah.
to, like, yeah.
There's one girl who's like into like video games, so she has like 8-bit like mini games that you do to like attack enemies and
Idiot
stuff.
for thinking he might
So
be
it's got like
okay.
little mini games and stuff. It
What
looks
What's the matter with her eye?
It's not there. It's just not there. She had a stroke. Oh, she's still doing it.
She just zombie walked away.
Well, I think she's like supposed to be drunk, like hungover or something.
Okay.
I don't remember. I wasn't. Obviously, none of us were paying attention to the dialogue.
Well, she didn't say anything about it. Because
But-
while you guys were talking about RPGs, I was paying attention to what was going on.
Right.
So you have to go see Harry, and Emily and George are going to go find Thomas.
Yeah.
So
So
we can figure out where he is.
So yeah, just go to the red arrow.
Oh, damn it.
That's a game I wanted to finish. That Shadow Destiny, whatever.
Shadow Hearts.
But,
Yeah, I
like,
got fairly far in it too.
I got far into it, but like, I would play it and then get to a certain point and then stop, and then like pick it up again and not remember what happened. So I'd restart
Yeah.
it, and then like
That one's really weird too because there's like Al Capone is in it for no reason,
Yeah.
and you like meet up with his daughter, and like the guy who takes over for Al Capone while he's in prison
talk.
is like a giant cat.
We've ended up
It's
with
it's
third
super weird.
oh yeah, the cat isn't the cat like a party?
Yeah, the cat becomes a party member. Yeah,
It's a real mess.
Yeah, that, and like I would get so far into it and then like try to play it on my like whenever my I had the backwards compatible PS3, it would not play it on there. So I'd have to like keep resetting it on like PS2, and it was just like got annoyed. I'll probably go back to it at some point. It just I was just
yeah. I
annoyed.
have my save file. That's one. I talked to you guys about doing like a
Oh, and
series
Sham 69.
where we like play
Buzzcocks. Joy Division.
Joy Division. Where we played like RPGs, but we played like we did like a couple hours like at a time, and like did big sessions. But we would like go, but we would like kind of edit it down, and then like I'd play through like a couple hours and like get to a new section. We played again, which I'd like to do because I don't know if anyone wants to watch us play like 1,000 parts of like an RPG that's like 1 billion hours long. But
I know I don't.
The only like short paced, like the only like really short RPGs I would actually consider playing on here would be the Mario and Luigi games,
Okay.
because they're super short
Yeah.
and they're like actually like there's a lot going on that wouldn't
Right.
get boring. Like those actually Earthbound and like the Paper Mario games. Like mainly like any of like the Mario RPGs would be good to play because they're pretty short.
I think
You can breeze through them pretty fast. Obviously.
I think a lot of my issues with RPGs are, as far as doing them for videos, is A, they're long, and B, you just do so much grinding.
Yeah, but like again though, like
You can do that off camera.
you can do that off camera, and if you, I think I've mentioned this to Bird before. It's like with like Earthbound and like any of the Paper Marios or Mario and Luigi's, if you have to grind in the game, you're playing it wrong.
Right.
Because it's basically just handed to you.
Right.
It's like Final Fantasy VIII. You don't need to grind in Final Fantasy VIII because all
Right.
the enemies scale with you.
Right.
That would be a good one to play, but no one would want to watch Final Fantasy VIII.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't played much of Final Fantasy. There's a couple I've played more than others. I'd like to play Final Fantasy 15 when it comes out because it's got like a more action RPG style, but it's another one like I'm not sure if I can get all the way through a game like that. There's like I like playing RPGs because I like the the rich story and shit like that in most of them, but like there's just so many that I just can't. It takes me so long to get through them.
Well, then don't get Dragon Quest VII when that comes out next month.
Why? How long is that? Is that like 1,000
It's
hours?
like it's like over 100 hours.
Dear Lord.
And that's just the main story. It's like 80 to 100 hours.
I like how I just bitched about grinding, and then all I'm thinking about is the new DLC for Dark Souls 3.
I meant to watch the trailer for that. I haven't done it yet.
I just thought about how ironic that is.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty ironic.
But like grinding in a Souls game doesn't feel like a chore.
Right.
Like in
You're
an
actually
RPG
doing
would
something.
do. Yeah, because like
In turn-based RPGs,
you're
grinding
just
is terrible
mashing X just
Yeah.
to attack or whatever.
to get through it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just because I don't know. Like I haven't played a Final Fantasy in a while, but like I'm gonna get Dragon Quest VII just because I barely played. Because I have it for PS1, but I barely played much of it.
Right.
And since it's such a long game, like over, like I said, almost 80 to 100 hours, I would rather play it on like a portable
Right.
because I could just go whenever.
Right. You can play it kind of.
I will
at
tell
your
you the
own-
last game that I played a lot of hours in an RPG was I played what the hell was that called? It was Legend of Heroes Trail of
Oh, that
Cold
one, yeah.
Tears or something like Trail of Cold Steel.
Is that with like the weird like school kids and they're like in another world or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a school type thing. I got like to like the 4th or 5th chapter, and I think there's like 6 main chapters. I was
Save that
actually
game.
playing that for 4 in February. Was trying to beat that the whole way through and just like couldn't
Yeah,
do
and
it.
I told you that was a bad idea.
Well, I really wanted to push myself because I wanted to see if I could do that, if I could beat a big RPG like that, but
I can't try to like force myself through an RPG.
I got really far before I stopped playing it, so I even went because I had it on PS3 and it's compatible on the Vita too, so you can like cross save. So I bought it on the Vita like halfway through the month to like try it, so I could like play it at work when I had like downtime and
Oh,
stuff.
here's some.
Mr. Francis York Morgan,
Mr. Francis, oh,
Mr.
Morgan.
Stewart has been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
This is some
That was the
Resident
most-
Evil.
Why are you ending your sentences in a preposition?
This is like such a Resident Evil bullshit room right here.
Don't forget to grab the sheet music so you can enter the door.
Shut the fuck up. you shut the fuck up when you're talking to me.
The meeting room is through here. Please be kind. Be sincere.
Like this whole mansion is fucking.
It's the best.
It's the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil.
Absolutely. That reminds me, Ando, have you played Revelations 2 yet?
No, and not.
You are missing out on so much fucking lore as far as like early Resident Evil. It's unreal.
Yeah.
This is what I was gonna do. I was at the mall, not last night, but like a couple days earlier, and I saw again that they have the remake of 5 and 6 for PS4.
Sure.
And I was thinking to myself, like, I really want, if I'm going to get one of these, I'm going to get 5. But then I saw, like, they had Revelations 2.
Zach, something is still missing.
And I was like,
need more
I
clues.
really want this game.
Uh-huh.
And, like, they're both the same price because since Revelation 2's been out forever,
Uh-huh.
it's like, super cheap now.
It's worth getting.
So I'm like, I think I would rather get Revelations 2 over a game that I've played probably multiple times.
Yeah, I liked it a lot, to be honest, because I really liked the first Revelations. Oh, I got an umbrella.
Yeah, get ready to collect some umbrellas. Sounded weird when I just said that.
Some umbrellas.
Umbrellas.
So yeah, you got some exploring to do. But yeah,
You're on the hunt for umbrellas.
I feel like I'm probably just gonna get Revelations 2.
It's a really good game. It's worth playing for sure. I think it's probably, unfortunately, it's probably the case of the same case as Resident Evil 5, where it's probably better to play it 2-player.
What, Revelations 2?
Yeah. I mean, I watched an LP of it.
Is the AI that
It's
dumb?
not.
It's not that bad.
Horrible.
It's not
It's
that
better
bad.
than 5?
Oh, anything.
Oh, it's like 1,000 times
anything's better
five.
than the AI in 5.
Was
As a
the
matter of
AI
fact-
dumb in 6? Because I know 6 was like 2 players, wasn't it?
Again, I played a little bit of 5 by myself before Bird and I started playing it together, and I knew because of how bad 5 was that Guffey and I played 6 together. So,
Like, 5, I know people like talk down on 5's AI, and it's bad, but I was never in like dire situations on one because the AI fucked me over.
what I think
But it was pretty stupid.
what I think sucks about
It had its
5,
moments of stupidity, but it wasn't. It was never so bad that I was like furious. So.
Yeah.
What sucks about 5's as a single player experience is that you can't, like, you have to heal up. Like, if you're playing as Chris, you have to heal up Sheva.
Yeah.
You have to give her ammo. You have to do this.
Oh.
Where it's like when we would, like, him and I would play single player, we could just pick up whatever we needed.
Yeah. You're just going through every room, Bird. Like, there's no point even looking at the map because you need you need like the umbrellas so you can go to those ones. I think you can observe them. You might be able to.
Looks like he was holding something.
Yeah, there's like 2 rooms like this. I think one you give them umbrellas and then the other one has like
Rifles?
Yeah, this is dumb. So you might be speeding through some of this.
Yeah.
But what was I
It's
gonna
just
say?
hard to remember where I've been and where I
We were
haven't
talking
been.
about the AI for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
There's something right next to you.
awkward.
Yeah, and I think one of the complaints that I had with it is, like, if you're going to have an AI character, have that AI character not really matter.
Yeah. And I think I just flooded Sheva with like excess, like just regular handgun bullets
Right,
because I just didn't care.
right. And, like, I would always give her, like, the TMP and shit.
Or like the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
I give her whatever I don't want to use.
Yeah.
And I give her whatever ammo I don't for whatever weapons I don't want to use.
Right.
That's always what I did. The way and I brought this game up before because this game is probably the worst one in the series, but honestly compared to other games it's not so bad. But the way it should be done is in stuff like
What was that? We'll go to that. What did that say?
this was the thing about the Erica
3, 5,
Fate
6.
Passion story.
Yeah.
But Dead Space 3...
Oh, wait, you can't do anything with those statues
Oh yeah.
back there?
Observe the statues.
Hold on, I want to make sure.
You were definitely in here. This was the first. Oh, maybe not.
Nope, because there's one right there.
Sorry. Anyway, you were saying, Bird.
But Dead Space 3 does it well because, like, the AI character.
Turn
is
around.
In
Go
the
back towards the camera, and then go make a left here, and then make a right down that hallway back to where that musical score was, and see if you can interact with those statues. No.
No.
Okay.
No, it's
'Cause
the
it
ones
looks
in
like
the, it's the one in the courtyards is what you.
Oh,
have
okay,
to do.
those are the only
You
ones.
have to give them the umbrellas.
But basically, like, the AI character
So
is
interact
there.
with the statues.
The AI character is there, but, like, you don't have to.
3, 5, 6.
Like, basically, you don't have to do. You don't have to do any of the. You don't have to do, like, the co-op stuff if you don't want to. He's just like he shows up in cutscene and then he just goes away and, like, is not with you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
there are co-op missions that you can do, but they're not mandatory,
Right.
which is nice. Which is why I'd like to play Dead Space 3 with co-op, just to do the co-op missions, but it's, like I said, I don't think it's couch co-op, I think it's only online co-op, which is
Oh,
annoying.
really?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Look at that, the door unlocked.
And I'm telling you, man, that's I said it, I think I said it once on here before, but you want me to spend more money on a series, just do a remake of Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. I'll buy that shit in a fucking second, man.
I would love to see a new Dead Space done well. And
I mean,
what's-
I'd like to
what's
see
great-
a new one, but I'd also just like to see a remaster of the first three. So.
Here's what's great is that we're getting to the point now with horror games that we're actually getting back to the scary shit.
Yeah.
Like, because even even Resident Evil is like, fuck, we can't just make stupid action shooters anymore.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
Oh, there he is.
Because, like, people shit on Konami
He's yucking
because they're so fucked up, but, like, every other fucking company is, like, almost just as bad.
Yeah.
Like, like, what is Capcom doing besides Street Fighter? Like, next to nothing. And, like, I love SNK, but, like, a couple of years ago, the only thing they were doing were fucking pachinko games.
Francis,
Well, yeah.
And mobile free-to-play
But Capcom
Metal
and
Slug
SNK
games.
What's
aren't-
that? Coffee? Don't have more coffee. Your teeth will turn gray.
You seem well prepared. Almost as though you
SNK
knew I would
and
become
Capcom aren't retroactively fucking everything that they've ever done ever.
You're right,
Now, please.
but they
Treat
could do it in an instant if they wanted to.
Well, anybody can do it in an instant,
I'm sorry,
Right,
Harry,
but that's what makes
But
that's what
but
makes
it's-
Konami different.
You're right.
They're shitting it up super fucking
You
hard.
better drink that goddamn tea right now, so says Mr. Stewart.
I'll slap the shit out your Charles.
Mr. Francis York Moore.
Maybe there'll be a
Some
message in your
tea
tea.
with Sugar.
Do you know that the
Best admired.
do you know
Sugar's all caps.
that, do you know that the Unforgivable video is fucking 10 years old?
Says
Oh my God.
Mr. Stewart.
Feel old.
I do.
10 years.
Okay, well, the internet was 25 years ago, 2 days ago. So there you go. Oh, that's not sugar.
That's,
Harry,
More
Where did you get these
explanations. Buckle in.
Do you know who was talking to you in your dream now?
Oh, it's him.
Yes.
Okay. I see now because he's got the things on his neck. Okay.
His little Frankenbolts.
He's gonna
Mr.
explain the
Francis
seeds.
York Moore.
Is he Craft Punk from Eric Andre show? Get out of here, Craft Punk!
More seeds are there, you will see, when you find that certain space. Come back to me and we shall talk after you find that certain place. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, so
I'm,
you
s-
like
I'm
to
sorry,
play
I
games.
can't hear you talking to my neck.
Hey kids, scream real loud into my ass.
Mr. Francis York Moore. A hint for you to find this location.
It is most crowded and most quiet, and gives a cold sensation.
Oh,
So says Mr. Stewart.
I know where it is.
All right.
It's
So
a
you're
graveyard.
not going to talk unless I find this certain
Well done.
place. I'll play
Your SMRT, Bird.
There was also a painting of a graveyard in the back when he reset
All three
it to-
paintings are like big clues to the rest of the game.
Yep.
Well, I noticed a waterfall, a clock, and a graveyard. So
And the first one's the graveyard.
Yep.
So there you go. That's your first big clue of the game. So I found out another game that has a weird save bar like this.
Okay.
What the hell? I just finished like something recently, and I was looking for something to play, and Bird will appreciate this, but you should probably hit circle.
sorry. Was listening to your invigorating story.
Yeah, I know, right? I restarted New Vegas
Okay.
because I haven't finished it. I never
Okay.
beat the game, so I restarted that game, and that loading whenever it saves. You know how this one it goes to 50 and then stops, and then you wait a while and then it goes to the other 50.
The treasure hunt.
New Vegas on PS3 goes to 99 and then just
stops.
stops.
And yet it is very quiet there.
That's some bullshit.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah. And it's the worst because it's 99. On this, it's like, oh fuck, it really fucked up.
Lots of
But
people.
on 99, you're like,
None of
you're
them
almost
speak.
there and you stop.
See? So let's get
Thanks,
going to the
asshole.
graveyard.
But like, I'm playing it now and I'm realizing I'm doing things that I didn't do last time. So I'm like super confused. I'm like, I don't remember this last time because I got kind of far when I played it last. Because I was actually in Vegas, like doing missions for Mr. House.
Right.
Like this time I'm playing it, I feel like I'm clearing the same amount of like game time, but I'm like nowhere near New Vegas.
Huh.
Like I did the shootout in the first town, which I didn't even do the first time I played the game.
Oh yeah, where like the guys come back and you gotta keep them from
Yeah, I never did that
being a
because I
big-
didn't even know that was
being
a
a bunch
thing.
of big fucks.
Because like I didn't know that was a thing. Because like when you do the one mission for that first girl, she tells you can go back, but I don't think I did. So I never like saw that whole like branch of quests or whatever from that point on. And then there was another mission that, well, it wasn't like an actual mission. It was like a side quest kind of thing. Because it's not one of those ones where like if you accept it or if you talk to the right person, it'll show up on your like mission list.
Right.
This one guy, he was like, "Oh, my girlfriend, she's being attacked by geckos, and it's over by this broken radio tower. Go save her."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What fucking radio tower?" Because it never showed up. So I'm just wandering around aimlessly, and I found it, and I found the broken radio tower, but I never saw her. But I saw like random geckos would show up, so I'm like, maybe I'm in the right area. So I wandered around more, and I never found her. So I don't know if it's like a timed thing or what, but I never saw her. So I have no idea how to actually.
Yeah, it might be a thing where like if you go in the area and then like trigger it, and if you like don't go and like save her in a certain amount of time, they just like kill her.
But it was like I found the radio tower like not long after he told me.
Right.
So she couldn't have died or whatever that fast. Or maybe I just didn't see like a little like offshoot path or something. Who's that over there?
Who's what where?
Oh, that's just a milk barn. Who's that in that house? Oh, that's Panda Bear. Why so blue, Panda Bear?
Oh, hello, Panda Bear.
But I mean, I'm playing it a lot.
Plus one band.
But
Oh my God.
Wow, what did you do?
I don't-
See them play.
I don't know.
Did you turn and then hit the brakes?
I think.
By bus.
That was
We
weird.
got to the
That was a sick Mario burnout.
So nervous we couldn't go inside.
But I'm
Holding
like,
those shoulder buttons to get better drift.
I'm really low on stim packs this like early in the game, but I have like a shitload of money and I haven't bothered to buy any.
Zach? Never forget that
Yeah,
feeling.
the frame rate is
You mean caps?
shitting itself.
Caps and Fallout. Get it right.
Well, I have. Is it worth like selling the pre-war money and then the
Oh, absolutely.
the Legion money?
Sign of a classic.
It's definitely worth this to
Because
sell
I've
the pre-war
sold
money.
I've sold the pre-war money. I've sold anything that said pre-war because it seemed like it was worth a lot.
The pre-war money, especially because the pre-war money doesn't. It's,
Surfing Bird. He just mentioned Surfing Bird.
Yes, he did.
Original punk is one of the
But the
greatest
pre-order
pieces
money
of the 20th
doesn't
century.
cost anything to like. It doesn't have a
Except they're
weight.
still
No.
working on it.
So that I could just like carry a bunch of it and just like sell it to the person who'll give me the most money for it. I don't remember if it's in that or if it's in 3, but I think it's in 3, but where you can find pre-war books.
Yeah,
And there's
it
someone
was
who
in
will
both.
give you money for like, give you like 100 caps for every pre-war book you'd sell them.
Yeah, well, I mean, the books are in both, but I don't know if I think the guy was in 3.
Yeah, I think it's in 3.
But I was at,
All right, here we go, Bird.
What did you do with Prem?
With who?
With Prem, the town? Because
Zach,
they
we're
need
supposed
someone
to
to
play
help
that
them
Harrisburg
take out,
game.
like, be like a sheriff or whatever.
I'm with you on that.
I think I did
I
that.
don't like being played with.
I ended up
either,
having
but we've
NCR
got
take over
3
Prim.
victims now.
Well, yeah, I think I had the NCR take it over because whoever's like the most like good guys, I would usually do, like in my first playthrough, and then if I do a second one, I try to be more evil or just try to be more neutral. It just depends.
Where are you going?